shows him in a confrontation with ICE agents about 2 weeks before he was killed. CBS's Jared Hill has that.
The footage confirmed by Preddy's family shows the 37-year-old with others as agents drive away. Preddy kicks out a taillight. The agents get out, tackle Preddy to the ground. They also fire some tear gas into the crowd. Eventually, Preddy is seen hurrying away. The agents leave.
The chief federal judge in Minnesota has some strong things to say about the attitude of immigration and customs enforcement officials toward the law.
Judge Patrick Schultz says ICE has disobeyed at least 96 judicial directives stemming from immigration cases this month alone. He says that's more than some federal agencies have violated in their entire existence. The judge wrote, "This list should give pause to anyone, no matter his or her political beliefs." Schultz had ordered ICE Acting Director Todd Lyons to appear in his courtroom Friday to explain the violations, but canceled that after ICE agreed to release an immigrant Schultz ruled had been wrongly detained. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Democratic Senator Amy Klobuchar has made her candidacy for governor of Minnesota official. The campaign came together quickly after Governor Tim Walz ended his campaign for a third consecutive 4-year term. There's been increasing scrutiny of his administration's handling of fraud in social services programs. A driver repeatedly rammed a car into a Hasidic Orthodox community center in Brooklyn yesterday. CBS News New York reporter Elijah Westbrook is at the scene.
Officials say, thankfully, no one was injured in all this. The driver is said to be a man in his 20s, and he was arrested here at the scene. Late last night, city and state leaders called this a serious criminal act and confirmed that the NYPD's Hate Crimes Task Force is now investigating.
Thousands of Mississippians are struggling to stay clean and warm days after an ice storm knocked out power. Jessica Pryor is one of them. She lives in Oxford.
Without the water, unable to just wash your face, wash your hands. Not being able to shower is one thing. Of course, there hasn't been any hot water, but that has been difficult.
There's bad news for hundreds of Home Depot employees. CBS's Stacey Lynn.
The company laid off about 800 corporate employees at its Atlanta area store support center. It's also bringing remaining corporate staff back to the office 5 days a week.
This is CBS News.
Follow and listen to the official 48 Hours After Show post-mortem on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-507-9701. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-507-9701. That's 800-507-9701. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real.
News and weather brought to you this hour by Flora Animal Hospital, where we treat your pets like our own. Visit our website, floraanimalhospital.com.
Where getting back to normal may be toughest. Today, partly sunny with a high at 54. Tonight, mostly clear with a low at 35. Friday, it's 45 and mostly cloudy, down to 18 Friday night and 14 Saturday night, but no precipitation of any kind to go with that. With news on 103.9 WYAB, I'm Chris Davis.
Even in the storm, God reminds us we are never alone. He sends helpers, hope, and healing right on time.
Greenville Mayor Eric Simmons delivering water to Hollandale and Arcola, 2 communities in Washington County that have been without water and are relying on bottled water donations.
We can confirm 10 fatalities with this event.
Governor Reeves at a Wednesday press conference.
Multiple injuries as well, at least 14. We think those numbers are going to rise.
People have died in fires in Jefferson, Lincoln, and Adams County, says the state fire marshal's office. 2 of those were caused by space heaters, and a third was caused when someone was heating their house with a gas stove. In Batesville, the Mississippi National Guard was helping get cars unstuck, which were stuck on a hilly part of I-55 with ice still thick in that area as of Wednesday.
Frozen roads, frozen limbs that fell on power lines continue to be a problem.
The Highway Patrol was asking people to stay off of that interstate in areas that aren't closed. Most of the cars have been cleared off, but many 18-wheelers remain stuck. In Atala County, our friends at Boswell Media, the radio stations there, lost one of their salespeople in a wreck Wednesday morning. 55-year-old Lisa Powell Moore was killed when her car hit several trees on Highway 19. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WYAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Mathews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Chip away, jump away,
And good Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday morning. You get a smile on your face right now, young lady. This is the Chip Mathews Show. What the hell? Oh, well, we are live. We're on, everybody checking us out on YouTube, it looks like. Or, yeah, is that what it's called? I have lost my mind. There's Facebook, YouTube, okay, and X. Yeah, we're all there. And good morning. Then the background this morning I need to fix that. That's the old picture from, let's go to the spaceship. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Of course, you're not on the camera this morning. Again, we're working on that. There was something else. Were you going to cry?
No, I'm not. Why would I be crying over anything?
No, I'm just checking. I mean, good morning. You had a mind. Did I say something about a mind?
You don't have one.
Okay, well, my brother agreed with you.
With me?
Yeah, of course. He has none either. Rocket.
I can't get into your things to pull up on Facebook today.
You can't get into my things?
I can't get any of your pages to pull up on Facebook.
Okay, well, here we are. We're live this morning on the program. Where are we at? Where did we leave off yesterday? What were we discussing?
Benny Thompson?
We were talking Benny Thompson. Well, let's find something better to talk about. Because, you know,
he has his little meeting tonight. Everybody needs to go and
is that is today the 30th?
Oh, is it? I thought it was the 28th.
I thought it was the 30th.
Well, let me find it so we can make sure we tell all of our people the right.
Okay,
day.
and also let's remind everybody.
Oh, it is the 30th at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah, I knew that it was
right in time for what does Kim Wade call that?
Gun and Knife
Night.
You know, the kickoff of Gun and Knife Night. Of course, Benny will be right there kicking it off with you. Also, let me remind everybody that we're having trouble with the Chip Mathews Facebook page. You can get it on the Chip Mathews Show page on Facebook. You can get it on the Mad About Madison County page. And it's also there on the, what is that? The YouTube, the YouTube. I've lost my mind on what it's called. An X. And it's also up on TikTok. Good morning, Micah Goba.
TikTok.
And a lot of you on YouTube have strange names that I cannot. Somebody said it smells like weed. Huh? How do we smell like weed on the radio? Okay.
I must be driving down the road.
Well, you know.
The road.
Well, good morning to everyone. Let's get into this real quick. I had phone calls yesterday from people in Oxford where we're doing our fight event. Right. And we want everybody to know that we're going to be doing that at Beethoven's Boardwalk out at the reservoir.
Yeah.
You can come out. That's the election integrity people. They were calling me about various people that were involved in the Fulton County raid in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Clay and them been reporting on it, and of course, we're in the middle of the election integrity thing. We have an event that we've been planning for the last 3 or 4 months that'll be going on at Beethoven's, and you'll be allowed to come and sit down and listen to some of the speakers. And some of these speakers are people that were involved in the raid yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yes. And they all called and said,
Interesting.
hey, and so we're going to set up some interviews with some of them on Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm also going to share those with Clay and Kim Wade and others and see if they want to talk to those people, because these people and Andrew Gossard, because they're on the forefront, you know, they're talking about it. And of course, we're in the middle of the fight. And we have our program coming up where we're going to have people come in and you can come listen to people and talk about election integrity. This is a non-partisan event.
Mm-hmm.
This is not Republican or Democrat. This is people who want to see the truth.
Right.
Okay. Now, some of the events are being sponsored by the Republican groups of the Republican Party or offset groups, but ours is not at this time. We're just because we would like to get as many people involved to where if you can shine light on the room and show everybody what is going on, I think that's more important for people to understand than make this a partisan event.
Mm-hmm.
But we also want to remind everybody that we will be having, and we need to reach out to Benny and everybody else involved. We will be having political speakings prior to the election at the restaurant open bar. And hell no, there's no open bar. Why would somebody think I'd do an open bar at a political event? But think about a political event with alcohol.
That would get interesting
yes,
real quick.
It could get real quick. And then, of course, we're going to try to get something going before the not the primary, but the general election, to where we do a big speaking on the deck out there at Beethoven's Boardwalk. We want to start our thing to where we're thought of just like the Neshoba County Fair. The only way to get something started is to have the first one.
That's right. Got to start somewhere.
So we're going to do that. So what'd you do yesterday? You got heat at the house yet? Are you still
We
grumpy?
got electricity last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday afternoon, it was really nice.
It was really nice.
You really don't realize how much energy it takes to stay warm until you have to fight a generator in a fireplace all night.
You
Yeah.
do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to worry about the generator running out of fuel and keeping the fire stoked up. But it was fun. It was a good 4 days. I don't have any complaints.
Guess what?
What?
You get to do it all again this weekend when it gets down to, I guess we were down to 24. And then it said down to
It's a 20 Saturday night, I do believe.
17 was somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to have any entertainment Saturday and Sunday at my place due to the
You mean
at Rattler
at
Ferry.
Rattlers Ferry?
Mhm.
You will at your other place.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Out at
It's
the,
a little different circumstances.
at the boardwalk this weekend, we have,
Brigadier
Ferguson and Timmy Avalon.
Yeah.
And Skip McDonald on Friday night.
Yeah. And then, Friday, February the 5th at 3:00, we have our ribbon cutting with the
Yes.
Madison County Chamber.
Yes, that's important for everybody to know. We'd like you to all come out and be a part of our ribbon cutting.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be cake pops.
Huh?
Somebody offered it. I mean, that's why I'm all upset that I didn't understand what was going on when they were speaking to us. They don't understand. Although we've been on the radio when they see us in the morning when we walk through here on Tuesday, we're half asleep.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was Kim's 70th birthday. And when they were offering cake pops, I was going,
Cake pops. That's what you said.
What did that have to do anything with anything? Cake
Yeah.
pops.
Yeah, and we have our special honor birthday celebration for him tomorrow
yes,
at
we are.
Beethoven's
Yes.
Boardwalk.
And whether he comes or not.
That's right. He might pop in there.
Yeah.
He shows up every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, we need to make sure he comes on out. We need to make sure he's invited to his event. That
Yeah.
we've decided that we would honor him with his 70th birthday tomorrow night
Mm-hmm.
at Beethoven's.
At Beethoven's.
So that's that.
Yep.
At the boardwalk. We had a lot of good people out last night. We have a lot of good people coming on and hanging out. We got a lot of good shows coming up out there at the reservoir.
We got crawfish coming soon.
Crawfish coming. You know, it's going to be crawfish season. We're going to be knee deep in crawfish.
Yeah.
It looks like. And then we got oysters coming up.
Mm.
We might have those by next week.
Yeah.
That might be what we do.
We were going to do special on them, weren't we?
We were going to do a special. Well, no, I didn't want to do a special on them. I just wanted to give them away.
Oh, okay.
Just give them away.
We're giving away oysters.
Yeah, we're going to give away oysters.
Yeah.
We're gonna have it. That we'll do that at our grand opening. How
At
about
our
that?
ribbon
At the
cutting?
ribbon cutting.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and get somebody to shuck some oysters and give away some oysters on ribbon cut. I mean, there's another place in town that does 50 cents oysters, and I said, screw the change. Just screw it. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the change. We'll just give the oysters away. It doesn't really matter. So we'll do that. 18-wheeler truckload of crawfish is coming to your restaurant. That's what I heard. That is what I heard. I don't know where we're going to put it. We
have plenty of room. We have 22,000 square feet of building.
We could let some of those crawfish loose into the reservoir. How about that? And let them get bigger. Eat a catfish.
The catfish would have a field day.
Who would win?
I don't know.
I mean,
catfish or the little pinchers would bite the catfish.
Well, if you're your little pincher, you'd grab the mouth when you're going out, when they're trying to suck you down into their intestines. So I guess they have. Yeah, they do. I've cleaned a fish before. And they reach up and grab and hold on to the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Them little pinchers are tough.
Pinchers?
Yeah, them little pinchers.
You know, I have trouble.
My daddy and I used to seine for crawfish.
You used to sing.
Seine. You have a fishing seine. You don't know what that is?
No.
It's 2 sticks with a net in the middle. And you walk down through these special ditches and you run the post along the ditch side and all the crawfish come out and they get caught up in that net. And when you get to the end of them, you take it up and it's full of crawfish.
And
we used them for
you
fishing.
Call it a seine?
Seine. A fishing seine.
Do you sing?
Come on, Chip. You know, you're a country boy.
No, I'm from Canton. I'm from the city.
Oh, you're the elitist.
We're from the city.
You're one of those elitists.
The only thing I ever did was I used rabbit sticks.
Rabbit for your freaking television.
No, we use sticks to go kill rabbits, to catch rabbits.
Catch rabbits with sticks.
Yeah.
They didn't trust you with a gun?
Well, we didn't need a gun.
Because you was in the city.
We needed sticks.
City boy.
Sticks.
City
boy. Speaking of guns,
you
know, Canton was trying to pass some specialized gun laws last week or whatever on when a gun can fire and this, that, and the other. And I found that interesting.
In the city limits?
Yeah, in the city limits. And then Gluckstadt has now approved fireworks stands back into the city of Gluckstadt. You know, I guess when you've built your city on tax dollars,
you realize you need them.
You realize you need to. We're going to quit cutting people out that want to come and bring us money, because you know Canton's been getting that money because they moved all the fireworks stands up to the city limits of Canton.
Yeah.
So they said, "Hold on, we're missing out on a lot of dollars." So Gluckstadt decided in a close vote. They had that 3-2 situation.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that 3-2 situation. And then I saw also in the news, and we'll come back and talk about that, Mary and Madison, 5 lawsuits. 5 lawsuits now as we review the actions of the Board of Supervisors. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Mathews Show with the Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. Board of Supervisors. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Mathews Show with the Dawn.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com. Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Vans Comics, Cards, and Games is your local sports cards and memorabilia store, plus Pokemon, board games, comics, and more. Get in the game, make history, and own it at Vans Comics, Cards, and Games, Pear Orchard Road in Ridgeland, and at vansccg.com. Better ingredients, better pizza with a better website. Papa John's and PapaJohns.com team up for the best experience. Save more with Papa Rewards and all the best deals. Order today and enjoy the new specials and Papa's pairings at PapaJohns.com and at locations throughout the metro.
The best investment on earth is earth. This is real estate agent Shane Saxton. As I like to say, the government can print more money, but they can't print more land. In the past 2 years, I've sold over $100 million in real estate. Call me today to get your land and home sold, because Saxton Sales isn't just a slogan. It's backed up by hundreds of satisfied clients just like you.
Find one of Mississippi's top real estate agent, Shane Saxton, on Facebook, or call Shane at 601-540-5040. Upper Property, 601-724-1435.
At Flora Animal Hospital, our team doesn't just take care of your pet's needs. We feel like it starts with the pet parents. If the pet parent is informed thoroughly and understands the situation with the animal and why certain things need to be done or certain medications need to be given, it's easier to get that done. Our website is floraanimalhospital.com. It'll take you straight to the online store where your medicine can be purchased, food can be purchased, prescription or non-prescription, and they will be shipped straight to your front door. floraanimalhospital.com.
Hey, this is Ben Ingram from the Braves Radio Network. We're in commercial right now, so I want to let my sister take over and tell you about Hometown Property Group.
Thanks, Ben. This is Mary Claire Putman with Hometown Property Group. Whether you're buying or selling, we are committed to guiding you through your real estate transaction with integrity, exceptional service, and remarkable results. Madison County has been my home for 40 years. I'd love to help make it yours, too.
That's Hometown Property Group. Give them a call at 601-853-6080.
A new year means a new you with a new ride from Mazda of Jackson with our extended super sale. Chart your new course in a 2025 CX-5 before they're gone. Price to move with 0.9% financing for 72 months with approved credit. And see why it's the compact crossover that's built for you. Plus, get 1 year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. It's time to make the resolution to choose Mazda today. Shop online at MazdaJackson.com or visit Mazda Jackson on I-55 Frontage Road.
When you feel like your business is drowning in paperwork and compliance issues, it's time to call Peoplease. Let Peoplease take care of the busy work so that you can save valuable time and focus on what really matters, growing your business. Peoplease is based in Ridgeland, so you're always dealing with local professionals who will actually understand your business and its needs. Join thousands of satisfied clients who trust Peoplease to simplify their employee administration. Visit Peoplease.com. That's Peoplease.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the Chip Mathews Show, and here is your host, Chip Mathews.
It is the Chip Mathews Show, brought all across the land by
Pierce Professional Agency.
Yes.
Pierce Professional Agency.
Yes.
And his
Cressley.
Yeah, Cressley Pierce. His website is MadisonPlans.com.
Yeah, and y'all can go there and plan your life.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when you say?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I heard the guy this morning talking about all the things where you're planning your life for your kids in the future. Of course, don't be expecting anything out of hold on a second. I mean, L-shaped desk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There, you know, where everybody's planning your life with education freedom, and all that. Now the Trump trust accounts for babies that are born right now, and you put he's going to put $1,000 in their account, and for every baby born during the rest of his administration, I do know, and then those children at 60 will be millionaires.
If they just leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Got to leave it sitting there.
Well, but you're allowed to put more money in, and your employer's allowed to put $2,500 in July, every July. I mean,
that's nice.
There's some things there that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to help. But the fact of the matter is, all these things that the government does with our money is just more taxes that we're paying any way you look at it. And as the legislature's down there going through things, and the NIL thing is going in high school football, and I don't know what the end game is for everything. I don't know if we're moving any agenda forward that we need to be. You're hearing about all this other stuff. Why aren't you taking care of the ballot initiative?
Or all the corruption. I mean, if you just look at our daily lives and read things like Durant is going through some pretty bad stuff right now.
Who else was
there?
it?
Everything. There is not one aspect in our lives that has to do with political officials, government, or what that is not corrupt, and that's where it all has to start. I mean, we need to bring it all down to the ground and start all over with some good, honest people with ethics that don't take.
They're talking about the TANF thing. Okay, so the TANF issue seems to be the missing one. The person missing is Philip Gunn, Speaker of the House, who controlled and was responsible through committees for the state's monies. And then we have millions of dollars missing money, and it's from one federal fund federally granted, and no one, including Gunn's, responsible. But then again, we also had a governor and others that were involved in that we got to go back and go, allegedly. I mean, they need to just say, okay, let's all look at this, and pull it all out and put it on the table and go. I mean, how do you clean up corruption when you're tiptoeing around everything? It's
deep.
It's so deep, and it's deep, and it's almost like, it's sort of like when you lie, and the lie gets bigger, and it gets bigger, and it gets bigger. You need a lie to tell that lie, and a lie to cover up that lie, and a lie to cover up that lie. That's why Benny, after 38 years, is still in office, because somebody has believed some of the lies that he was going to actually bring you some money. And then he's up there handing out money to sheriff departments, which, of course, some of those sheriff departments, 2 of them, their sheriffs were indicted, right? For what? For trafficking money. No, drugs by the FBI. So I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah. So what was it with Mary and her 5 lawsuits?
Mary's 5 lawsuits have to do with her districts and the, I guess that's the 5 projects that they did fund that were outside of her area. And I understand that. She wants a reevaluation on that. Then I saw where the appeals process for the guy on the My Butt book, the appeals, the guy, the teacher who read the book about my butt, has won an appeal. So now he's going to get back pay.
Yeah, reinstated.
But I still, I don't know. I mean, y'all, the My Butt book, I just don't really know if that's
appropriate.
If it made logical sense to read it anyway. I mean, you got one thing where you look at Republicans and Democrats and you say, well, censorship, y'all just don't want us to read anything. No, we want you to read it at an appropriate time in your life. It's like as a kid, when I was growing up, the Playboy magazines were always put on the top shelf on a magazine rack, back when people read magazines. This is a long time ago. And they were put on the top shelf. Why?
So youngins couldn't.
Because they were age appropriate. Yeah. That was an easier way to say, we have it for sale, but you can't touch it. Then, of course, it had a paper bag cover over the front of it too. So, I mean, but we did things that made sense to keep things out of the hands of the wrong people at the certain ages.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays you can, whatever you're doing, you can, the corruption is out there. And it's something as simple as that.
It's that agenda that they were pushing during the Biden years.
The only way to get control is to get statewide organized groups that are alternative to the wildly globalized and corrupt MSGOP, a network of researchers to support the Citizens Lobby Group. That's from Robert Kinney. Look, and I agree that the parties seem to have overstepped their bound, and they no longer represent the parties in which they're a part of. I mean, the Democratic Party, the National Democratic Party is a corrupt bunch of crazy people. Period. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're just.
And what are our rhinos?
But our local Democratic Party is God-fearing Mississippians. Mm-hmm. Okay, I will say that for them. They're not. You've got some radicalized crazies that are following the National Party to get the national money. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, they're Christians who are being led astray. Okay. Now, as far as the Republican Party, they're alleged Christians also, but they're being led astray by the rhinos. They don't do conservative politics. And when someone says the Republican, because the Republican Party of Rankin County is completely different from the Republican Party of Madison County or the Republican Party of Hinds County. And people, they go, well, it's an R. Well, no, it's an R. It's an R in statute only. It's an R when you think you're going to have that vote. That's how come it's a split vote on this education freedom bill, is because some people know that you're pulling the wool over our eyes. We're not against legislation for the schools and the children and what needs to happen. Just don't lie to us and tell us that it's something that it is not. It is not education freedom. It is not school choice, because you don't have it. It doesn't exist in the form in which people can simplify the thought and say, this is what we have. And that's the way it should be. It should be just simple. We approved no taxes. We're getting rid of taxes. That doesn't mean that there's a formula to get rid of taxes. That doesn't mean that taxes are going away. That doesn't mean these taxes are going away and these taxes are raising and this, that, and the other, because we still got to fund all of our pet projects. Mm-hmm. That's Democratic politics. That's not conservative Republican politics. But anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with the Don McKenzie on WY. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with the Don McKenzie on WY.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is leveling up. A whole new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris is now open at the Reservoir at Beethoven's Boardwalk in Ridgeland, right next door to Cock of the Walk. And the new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris will have all of your old favorites too, like the Acme Dynamite Balls and Garlic Knots, and the best specialty pizzas ever, like the Pig, the Sergeant Pepperoni, the Surf and Turf, and lots more. Come to the all-new Acme Pizza and Daiquiris location on the Res in Ridgeland, next door to Cock of the Walk.
The Township Jazz Festival is on again this year, so make your plans for Saturday, April 11th to bring the family and make a day of it. This year, as always, they're keeping it free. 8 hours of phenomenal jazz talent at the Township on Highland Colony Parkway near Fusion Coffee House. Covered seating is provided, but lawn chairs and blankets are welcome. No tents, please. You can look for the info at townshipjazzfestival.com.
I'm speaking with Lee Bounds of Rapid Rate Mortgage. How does real estate agent Rita Jensen succeed when time is of the essence?
In today's market, it is so important to communicate and close on time. Typically have 30 days to close, get a home inspection, appraisal, title work, that kind of thing is a mortgage process. And a realtor relationship is so important. With a realtor like Rita Jensen with Remax Connection, she helps us to close on time.
RitaJensen.net.
Health has always been reactive, focused on fixing problems as they happen. But with Blue Primary Care, we're taking a proactive approach, working with you to help you understand your health and empowering you to be healthy. It's time to prioritize you, your health, and your life. The results? Less worrying and more living. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
Burgers, blues, barbecue, the name says it all. At our spots in Madison, downtown Brandon, and Flowood at Dogwood, dive into mouth-watering, award-winning burgers and barbecue like our tender brisket and savory pulled pork that'll have you licking your fingers clean. Our B3 Catering Company can handle any job from 5 to 5,000 people, and with 2 food trucks ready for all your special events. Check out the all-new burgersblues.com to view our full menu, order carryout, and delivery by locally owned Take a Break Deliveries.
This ad is for all the guys who work hard and they expect their truck to do the same. At RPT Commercial, we have the accessories to help you on the job site. From names like Bedrock flatbeds, WeatherGuard toolboxes, Nap-High service bodies, ARE camper tops, deck storage solutions, and so much more. Stop by our new store on Highway 80 in Pearl and check with our expert staff and see what they can do to make the job just a little bit easier on you. At RPT Commercial, trucks live here.
Welcome back to the Chip Mathews Show, and here is your host, Chip Mathews.
Hi, I'm Chip Mathews. She, of course, is Dawn McKenzie, and this is the Chip Mathews and Dawn McKenzie Show. As she said yesterday, it was the Dawn McKenzie and Chip Mathews Show. So we're trying to figure this out. So
I was looking on the bill status system on that app that you showed me.
Yeah.
And there was a bill about Krypton. That's Creighton. Yes. That stuff's good and bad.
Well,
but they have to have a bill. They're trying to make a law.
Well, yeah, they're trying to make a law
specifically for that.
Yeah, for the kratom, because Clay is someone that is a proponent for kratom.
Mm-hmm. I took it for a while. And it didn't work very well for me.
But it's not regulated. It's just over the counter. You go buy it mostly at the Indian stores.
No, you can get it at Walmart.
You can get it at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but there's good and bad.
There's good and bad.
Yeah, but I was looking for that House Bill 282 or 232 about the hunting with the dogs.
Yeah.
And I can't find it. So I wonder what happened to it.
Well, it's still there. I can promise you. It's still there. Let's see. Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month declared for the month of April.
What does SB mean?
That's
Senate bill?
Senate bill. And HC is House bill.
Okay.
And a Senate bill there for, I guess that's McMillan. That's our Madison County guy. He's got a bill in for Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month declared for the month of April, as is. It's transmitted to the Senate. So that means he got out of the House and gone to the Senate. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Veterans with Combat Injuries Day, designate be February the 13th.
But this is a cool app that you got me on, the ECM legislature.
Yeah, it's where you can keep up with everything. State of the state address of the governor, Tate Reeves calls joint session 128. I don't know what that is. That's transmitted to the Senate. But we sit here and medical cannabis eliminate mandatory follow-up visits and extend validity periods of certification and ID cards to 24 months. That's by Yancey. The different things that they have: School Accountability Dashboard Act established to provide parents with critical student performance data. Crimes of grooming and sexual battery of a child bring forward. That the stuff did pass the subcommittee. You look at these things and you see all the different things they're looking at. And I mean, there's tons and tons and tons of stuff. And it's like, everybody comes and they got one or two things on their mind that they want to push. Here's another Yancey. Health insurance require reimbursement of pharmacists for certain services and procedures. And you think about the main things, when it gets down to the main things, we need to do something to help the small pharmacies, period. That should be way up on what's the app for the Bill's app? The Bill is ECM Legislators .coop, www.ecm.coop. And what that is it tells you who all the legislators are. It tells you who all the public officials in the statewide. You got statewide Senate and House, and you got the judiciary, and you have the committee, so you can see who is the chairman of each committee and where they came from. And on some of these committees, as you look at them now, it's just like I suspected. Some of the new Republicans that we had last year at the last minute that came over from the Democratic Party to the Republican Party, they are now in charge of some of these parties. So that would be what? Rhinos, in my opinion. I may not be all of them, but as you look at these things, let's see who's on the drug policy. The chairperson of the drug policy is a Democrat. Okay. Imagine that. Elections, that's going to be, two Republicans, Jeremy England and Kevin Blackwell. David Blount right up there. But I mean, the election stuff, they don't care about. They don't really do it. They don't really do what they need to do with all of these things. We have, we know for a fact that last year we needed this PBM bill, the pharmacy bill, to make the big box stores not dry up all these small pharmacies. And you have nowhere land in parts of the Delta where there are no pharmacies.
And then there's pharmacies like in Greenwood that Walmart in particular never has any of their their drugs in stock.
Well,
So people go weeks without drugs because they've pushed out all the mom and pop pharmacies,
And once
and
you-
they don't care. Once they got control of the
Once-
market, they don't care.
they don't stock it. And if you don't stock it, you go, we only got one person that uses that. We don't need that. Bulk. And then those people, what do? They go to buying it online.
Yep. And
And
then you take the money out of your community.
correct.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's terrible.
and you look at that, and then I know they say we have rural health care problems, but you're creating more rural health care problems when you get rid of the local pharmacy in an area. I'm thankful that Canton still does not have any big box stores,
Right.
for pharmacies.
I know you got Walmart,
Yeah.
but they haven't hurt the small guy too much.
Well,
I don't
they've
guess.
hurt everybody. Walmart has in the big thing. But I mean, when you think all the time, it doesn't matter what bills are proposed. Every bill can be modified, language change, put into committee to die, or be fast tracked, or even just stay like it's being considered by Speaker, one person.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
That's in the House. And then in the Senate, you have Delbert holding up whatever we're going to get through. And, and you think about things that they found priority in. They found a priority to get some things passed real quick with this school choice thing, which once again isn't about school choice. It's about school choice for 10,000 students whose parents make less than $55,000. That just means you and I are paying for that.
Right.
We're paying for it one way, so now we're going to pay for them to go to another school district and do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that makes no sense. Then you have the bill for the NIL where the high school students get paid. And as Jamie Creel made it aware to us, 36 states, the high school players already get paid.
He did.
Yeah. And some of those are Louisiana and Alabama and Florida. They're already paying their high school athletes.
It's crazy.
So if we're going to pay them in there, and then they got a bill on how they're going to control their money and this, that, and the other. And the first time a student changes a school district to go to a better school district to be around a better coach, and you tell him he's got to sit out a year, then they're going to sue the state and say, excuse me, you're keeping my child from making money and advancing his career in the future. So the sit out year don't work.
Mm-mm.
The sit out year is just ridiculous. especially when you're in a time period in high school. Now we're learning in college that you can stay in college forever. You got the Ole Miss quarterback going for his 6th year is trying to get in. And then you got a guy at another school that has been in college for 8 years. Talk about his pro career. And look at it this way. If Chambliss gets in at Ole Miss and he's getting $5 million a year, I mean, why do you need to go to the pros?
That's right.
And everybody goes, well, you go to the pros. Well, you don't make that kind of money. You might get a signing bonus. If you're an early draft choice, this, that, and the other, and you'll have incentive bonuses and this, that, and the other. But you're the big man on campus. Mm-hmm. You got $5 million in your pocket. Give me $5 million in my pocket and put me at the Ole Miss campus.
Mom and Daddy happy, aren't they?
Everybody'd be happy. Jeez.
So isn't there a big Super Bowl game or something coming around here soon?
Yeah, Super Bowl's coming up.
Who's playing?
Let's see. Is it LA? No, it's Seattle. It's the Seahawks. That's how much I care about the NFL. I know the Seahawks.
And
LA?
No, it's the Patriots, I think.
Yeah, Patriots. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, Bill Belichick got snubbed on getting into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. But that's, a lot of people forget that Eli went in and going in, and he's going in and he beat Belichick twice every time he played him.
Yep.
So maybe he shouldn't be in so quick. Eli beat him twice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. That's my way of looking
Everybody was scratching their head about that for sure.
Well, I mean, the league.
They blame it on the younger woman.
The league has become, the league has become a division of haters.
Yeah.
It's not what it was. It's not, it far
Same
right.
thing in NASCAR.
And then you're looking at the Super Bowl party. Now the Turning Point Party's Super Bowl halftime show is going to be the show to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one is all in Latin. It's everything is for Puerto Rico.
So we talked about sports betting and stuff in the past.
Well, the sports betting bill.
Yeah. Whenever they have these brawls on the field, the baseball field, or they don't seem too much in football, but hockey. I wonder how much that's set up to win bets on.
Well, that's a good question. All those things are bet on. Those are side bets. Those are the prop bets.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the bets.
Or the NASCAR fights, I mean, once upon a time, people didn't act like that.
Oh, well, I remember when Dale Earnhardt used to get out and he'd get in some fights. No, they didn't bet on those.
That was before corruption and non-ethics. But I just wonder, how much does sport betting participate in those fights?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. The prop bet is the key to the sports betting bill. Okay, the big thing there is you can in sports betting. Especially with the mobile sports betting, if you don't have to go to the casino to do it, you can sit at your house and go, oh, there's going to be a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a this, and there's going to be a that. And you're allowed to bet on each one as it happens, or when it's going to happen, or what's going to happen, and stuff that occurs during the game. And it just makes it more convenient for you.
Just to have it at the tip of your fingers.
Have it at the tip of your fingers. And the fleet. And it's just like it's just like going back and looking at even the what is it? The blah, 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 blah. I can't remember. Brain went bright. What the heck? I completely lost my train of thought. Just zoop. The PTSD kicking in.
Hey, Grip and Grin is next Wednesday, February the 4th.
I wonder who the guest is.
I don't know, but I heard some rumors. And
okay, we'll check on that. Check on that. And then, of course, that's Wednesday.
Yep, February the 4th.
And that Friday is our ribbon cutting?
Thursday.
That Thursday,
5th.
the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a big February. We got Valentine's Day booking for the Fork and Flame Steakhouse.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need to get your reservation in as soon as possible. Also, you got the upcoming political event, the Fight event.
Yep, that's on the 19th.
Where we're going to talk election integrity.
Mm-hmm.
And we got people coming in to talk about it.
Yeah.
So, and that's free to the public.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all come on in and check that
And
out.
then we travel to Oxford on the 20th.
Right. To talk more about it.
To MC another fight.
Yes.
Event.
We're going to get this stuff cleaned up. We're going to fight for it. And as we keep up with what's going on in Fulton County in Georgia, it's becoming to head. And we're still talking about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So is this Trump's opportunity to get his third term in?
That's a good question. That's a good question. But I mean, I don't know if it gets you your third term, but it does let you realize that how corrupt the world is from one end to the other.
Yeah.
And that it isn't just Republicans and Democrats.
Mm-mm.
It's both.
It starts at your local.
It
starts at home.
It starts at home, period. And if you don't clean it up locally, you'll never clean it up nationally, because we're a country of laws,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to be enforced, not made new laws. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Mathews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB. Not made new laws. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip.
1039 WYAB.
Have you thought about the cost of long-term care? In Mississippi, a home health aide can cost over $57,000 a year, and a private nursing home room can exceed $109,000 annually. Hi, my name is Cressley Pierce at Pierce Professional Agency. Long-term care insurance may help protect your savings and give you more options and peace of mind as you age. Learn how planning ahead could save you money and stress. Find me, Cressley Pierce, online today at MadisonPlans.com. That's MadisonPlans.com.
Ladies, tired of running on empty, sleepless nights, mood swings, stubborn weight, skin that has lost its glow? It is not just getting older. It is your body begging for help. Hey, y'all, I'm Morgan at Women's Wellness in Mississippi. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, we bring it all together. Hormone therapy, medical weight loss, and the latest, greatest aesthetic treatments like facials, lasers, Botox, and so much more. This is where wellness and beauty meet so that you can feel amazing inside and out. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, the best version of you is waiting right around the corner.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is David Frederick. I'm here to tell you about the latest development here at Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. In an effort to always bring you the very best brands, I am proud to announce that Frederick Sales and Service is Central Mississippi's newest dealer for Skag zero-turn mowers and products. We have deals on one of the industry's best brands of zero-turn mowers, Skag. You can buy now and pay later because 0% financing is also available at Frederick's. Come see our inventory. We're here serving you for over 3 decades in Brandon since 1993.
At Sunkissed Tan and Wellness on Highway 49 in Flora, we specialize in providing exclusive tanning services and premium beauty products tailored for women. Our mission at Sunkissed is to enhance your natural beauty, offer expert advice, and create a personalized experience. At Sunkissed Tan and Wellness, step into our oasis and let us illuminate your beauty. Ask about our membership program. Find us on Facebook at Sunkissed Tan and Wellness or online at sunkissedtanandwellness.org.
Grizz Nation, get to FedEx Forum in Memphis for a Saturday night showdown between your Memphis Grizzlies and the Minnesota Timberwolves on January 31st at 7 p.m. And arrive early with the first 5,000 fans through the door receiving a Classic Edition Super Grizz Squish toy. Grab your tickets today at grizzlies.com/tickets or at the FedEx Forum box office in Memphis.
Need to ship something fast? Print something now? Or wrap the perfect gift? Head to the Mailroom Gluckstadt, your one-stop shop for all major shipping carriers. We pack and ship with care, offer private mailbox rentals, copy services, create and print banners, print your photos, lamination, binding, and secure document shredding. We always have a notary available, and we do gift wrapping too. Head to the Mailroom Gluckstadt across from Callaway's or online at mailroomgluckstadt.com. Stop in today and get it all done in one place.
Doctor, they see doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house frozen, cause my air conditioner's on. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, they see doctor, heal my house. Bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, doctor, the AC doctor, heal my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Mathews Show, and here is your host, Chip Mathews.
As we watch the cards being played politically across America, this is the Chip Mathews Show with Dawn McKenzie here on WYAB. You know, you think of everything going on. I mean, and like the beginning of this year, we were worried about Ukraine, right? At Christmas time, it was Ukraine and Russia, right? Then it was Gaza Strip, right? So political games going on. Then we got this Iranian thing going on now, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so let's recap real quick. Has the war in Ukraine and Russia been settled?
No.
Okay, so news media just decided that that's not going anywhere, so let's go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So we went to Gaza, right?
Yeah.
And Netanyahu and all that. Anything happening there?
Very little.
Okay, nothing going on there. So that's not a big deal right now.
Right.
Iran, we're fixing to show some strength there, which
Yeah.
we did that earlier this year. We're going to do it again. What's going on?
Well, now we're focused on Minnesota.
Minnesota has taken over. And you know, Trump says that he's going to pull the troops out. And what I believe is Trump is he's not giving up. What he's doing is he's pulling out so that Minnesota can learn that you didn't support the police last political cycle I was in. And they tore up the town there and in Seattle and all that. So we came in to help you keep this from happening again in your city. Now we're going to pull out. It's going to happen again. They're finding out that this guy that got shot a week earlier, 11 days earlier, was spitting on people and he's been attacking police officers.
Right.
Now, how long do you think you would last in any city in Mississippi spitting on an officer?
Zero.
Okay.
Zero.
I don't know if you'd get shot and killed, but you'd get a good butt whooping.
Yep.
And would be well deserved.
Yep. Probably spend some time behind them jail bars.
And my thing is, you got to support the law enforcement community. You got to. And if you don't want to support ICE, you got to understand that ICE is the law.
That's right.
Okay, so if ICE comes in to help, they're only there to help get rid of the people in your community that are causing problems. Like, for instance, what was it, Indiana? Where was it? Or Denver. It was in Colorado where they were having all the trouble in the hotel or the apartment complex. They came in there, cleaned it out.
Yep.
No more Denver problems.
They cleaned up Memphis.
They cleaned up Memphis.
They cleaned up New Orleans. They cleaned up Washington, D.C.
Yeah. And so your problem is Waltz.
He flip-flopped. He had a conversation with him on the telephone, Trump, and told his constituents right the opposite yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, well, y'all, there's a lot going on in the month of February. We will keep up with everything. Some of the things going on, supervisor meeting Monday, February 2nd, Grip and Grin on the 4th, the ribbon cutting at Beethoven's Boardwalk on February 5th.
3 o'clock.
Fat Tuesday is the 17th of February, and Ash Wednesday is the 18th. Wow. Lots going on. So, February is just packed full of fun. It's the shortest month of the year. And corruption is everywhere, and the politics continues. So make sure you find out what's going on in the government, in the world, and become a part of it. Say goodbye, Dawn.
Bye.
I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB.